Good morning. Today we're here to announce filing of formal complaint urging the DA's office to investigate unethical political campaigning by police officers for one, use of public resources for political campaigning and using uniform and city property in their campaign mailer to voters. Two, illegal or unethical brandishing of badges while campaigning. Three, officers intimidating campaign workers. Four, demanding businesses owners remove political signage. Five, intimidating unwarranted surveillance of Bell residents and campaign volunteers. We're here with Bell residents, as you can see, because we are urging the DA to come forth and investigate immediately.
We also want to add that this is the same behavior that was happening under the Risto regime. The lies that they're spreading, the unethical behavior was all part of 09 elections, back in 07 when I ran, in 09 Mario ran with me. This is unacceptable. This is a slap to our community. Esto no está bien. This is not right. And we have to stand up for our community above all, and we have to bring in good governance without special interests.
What's wrong with having the officers campaign in the election? What's wrong with having them be involved? They feel like they have a stake in it.
Well, I mean, a lot of us think that that's unethical use of taxpayer money. I'm a taxpayer for one. I'm also serving in the military, and for one, I cannot use my uniform while campaigning. I would love to use my medals and go out and knock on doors, but I can't. I follow the rules, and this is what it's about. It's about following the rules, and the police department is not going to score a home run with our community anymore.
And let's keep in mind that they're also being investigated for civil rights violations. They should know better. They should stay out of this. I know they have the First Amendment right. However, they've crossed the line with our community. Let's keep in mind that they were part of the problem. Let's keep in mind that they have the high salaries and the high pensions, and we have to get to the bottom of that. Let's keep in mind that we don't have a budget for them.
What about, what specifically have they done? I mean, what are you saying that they're doing? I mean, you showed us the mailer. What other stuff are you concerned about?
They're intimidating voters. They're going to their houses. They're knocking on doors. They're calling us liars. Not only that, but they're brandishing their shields at the doorstep, and they're just it's unethical from our point of view. We're not allowed to do it. I can't do it as a military person, and they shouldn't either.
We have family and friends here, and they don't realize it. They've gone to my aunt's house, and they actually said, "You don't want Nestor Valencia because he's a liar." They've actually gone to him and said, "You don't want these because they want the shares. Do you want the shares?" You know, they've been trained with the shares. You know, the question should be, why should we keep them? That is the real question. You know, the question is, what are we going to do for better government here? What are we going to do for our families? You know, we heard what happened to a lady, complainant about a former police officer, Officer Sanchez. They should be worried about her. They should be worried about our families. Instead, they're worried about themselves and their salaries. And that's wrong. They're not doing this for the community. They're doing it for themselves. It's selfish.
It's illegal.
Well, we want to thank you for being here. And we're going to be around here for more questions. We have some residents here that would love to speak to you. Thank you. And we appreciate your support and your interest in our community.